we'll use a block. And again, if you like a bolster for when you're sitting, a bolster to get those hips up. All right, so let's all do some crow and warm up these hips. Feet nice and wide. Gentle left and right with the knees. And allow knees to fall over to the right. Move that left hip forward and back. And then knees come up and over to the side. Left hip moves forward and back. Right hip moving forward. And back to center, soles of the feet together. Pull down to ankles or shins, butterfly those knees. And then inhale, knees up, exhale, let them open, reaching down to the ground as you lengthen up nice and tall. And then a little rocking left and right, massaging glutes, piriformis muscle. And back to center. Find your comfortable seated position. It doesn't have to be cross-legged, but it can be. And with palms facing out, back of the hands, resting on thighs. Inhale, shoulders up towards ears. Exhale as you roll them back and down. Eyes come to close or take a soft gaze at the floor in front of you. Focusing on center of the chest. Imagine every time you inhale, heart expands. Every time you exhale, heart softens. So maybe you say that to yourself. Inhale, heart expands. Exhale, heart softens. 2 more times. Lots of digging. Inhale, heart expands. Exhale, heart softens. Inhale, heart expands. Exhale, heart softens. Noticing our environment, noticing sounds. Coming into harmony with the sounds around us. So not pushing them away, not resisting any sounds around us. Allow. See if you can take that attitude of allowing as we deepen into our yoga practice this morning. Noticing places that may be tight or tender. You can come into harmony in those spots versus resisting what is. Because that which we resist persists. That can include your thoughts or feelings. You're trying to resist thoughts, resist feelings. See if you can soften around them. Come into harmony with what is. As you take a nice deep breath in, exhale, imagine rooting from the base of the spine. Base of the spine becomes heavy. Reaching down, down, down. Focusing on center of the chest, inhale, heart expands. Exhale, heart softens. Top of the head reaches up to the ceiling, lengthening the spine. Reaching up, up, up. Both rooting and lengthening. Centered in the heart. Head stacked over heart. Heart stacked over pelvis. Next time you inhale, eyes float open. And coming to cross-legged position, but we're going to have one ankle in front of the other. So if you need a lot of space there, one ankle in front of the other, then, or one heel in front of the other ankle, then take some space. It doesn't have to be tucked in, okay? But we do want one ankle in front of the other. And if it helps to have blocks on your thighs, you can try that. With hands on knees, we're going to inhale, lengthen. Exhale, heart reaches forward, palms face up, elbows face up. So the eye of the elbow face up. In this gentle forward fold, feeling into hips, thighs, knees. Maybe with an exhalation, you come forward just a little bit more, noticing sensation, not resisting, noticing and allowing. And then imagine that you're planting a seed right at the base of the spine. That seed grows roots down and then begins to reach up. And as that sprout lengthens up, we slowly uncurl the spine. Hands walk towards us. Imagine that sprout reaching up, up, up through abdomen, chest, neck, until eventually the head. Lengthening here. And then we'll switch. So now the other ankle or heel is in front of opposite ankle. Modifying as you need to. Hands start out on knees. We inhale, lengthen. Exhale, heart reaches forward. Slide your hands in front, palms face up. Inside of the elbows face up. And as you lengthen your heart forward, noticing sensation, allowing, breathing. And then again, planting that seed at the base of the spine, the roots reach down, and then the sprout begins to grow up through pelvis, abdomen, as we walk hands towards us through the chest, throat, out through the top of the head as we think. And then hug your knees to chest. So wrapping the arms around the knees, hugging knees to chest, either here or here. We lengthen with the inhalation. Shoulders roll back on the exhalation as we draw those knees close to the chest. It should feel good. It may feel good for the lower back. Breathing here. And then coming to a comfortable seat. So whatever works for you. Legs out long, wide-legged diamond, whatever works best. Touch the hands in front of the heart. Inhale. Exhale. Reach out. Next time you inhale, if it's possible for the shoulders, arms come up here. Otherwise, stay here. If you're able to have the arms long, palms facing to the ceiling, reach one heel of the hand up, and then the other, so getting a side stretch as you reach up, and then one heel of the hand reaching up, and then the other. And then release the hands, arms float down. We move into sun breath arms. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, sweeping up with soft hands. Exhale. Inhale, hands are soft as we sweep up. Exhale down. Inhale, sweeping up, palms come together. Exhale. And then keep going. Circular movement, circular breath. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. We're going to add an Om. Inhale up. Exhale with an Om. Om. Last time. Bow your head. Bow your head. Breathing into the back of your head. Slow, steady breath. Inhale, lift your head, arms sweep out and up. Exhale, hands find the mat, fingertips find the mat. Your left palm rest on the mat, sweeping right arm up and over. Looking up to where the palm is. And following the palm, sweeping up, and then begin to circle your wrists as you lower it. And that hand finds the mat. Inhale, sweep the other arm up and over. Looking to the palm if it's okay for the neck. And then again, follow that palm as it lifts up and then circling wrists. As you slowly and find the mat. Inhale up, sweeping right arm up. Finding the palm with your eyes. Inhale up. If you can remember which way you circled and go the other direction. And then inhale, sweep up. Lengthen that left lower rib down towards the hip. And then we'll look to the palm. Inhale up, circling in the other direction as you slowly lower. Good. Hands sweep up to prayer position. Tuck the chin and pause. 3 breaths here. Maybe you move the chin left and right. Slowly lifting head as you continue to look left and right. Until head is, or chin rather, is level to the floor. Notice, are you able to look a little farther on one side than the other as you sit up? Then come back to center, rolling onto your back. Legs extended. Inhale, arms sweep up overhead or to cactus position if overhead doesn't work. Take another breath in. Exhale, hug right knee to chest. Half windward. Inhale, release, right leg extends long. Arms sweep up. Exhale, hug left knee to chest. Inhale, release that knee, arms sweep up overhead or to cactus. Exhale, hug that knee to chest. Inhale, extend, arms scoop up overhead. Exhale, hugging the left. Inhale, release, arms extend overhead. Exhale, hug right knee. Inhale, release. Exhale, hug left. As you release, left foot comes onto the mat. Inhale, hug right knee to chest. So left foot is on the mat, hugging right knee to chest. Open the knee out to the right and back again. Maybe you hold on with just one hand. Okay, open right knee out to the side and back, almost like clamshell. We're on our sides. This is nice for loosening out the gluteus medius muscle that wraps from the back body around the front. And bring that knee back to center. Right hand comes inside the leg and then finds the ankle as the foot faces the ceiling. So we're coming to half happy baby. So right knee is out to the side, ankle is stacked above right knee. Sole of the foot faces the ceiling. Left hand comes to the left hip bone and helps ground and balance out the hips. Breathing here, half happy baby. If you want a deeper stretch, draw that ankle down so the knee comes a little closer to the floor. And it's okay if your left knee opens out to the left a little bit. Breathing here. Bring that right ankle in, place it on left thigh. A little left and right with your knees, swaying left and right. And then decide where you want to go with your reclined pigeon. So you may be fine here with left foot on the mat and right knee opening out to the side. You may want to slide a block underneath the left foot so it lifts a few inches off the mat. And the other option is right hand reaches between the opening, we clasp our hands. And draw that left thigh closer to us. Right elbow can press to the inner thigh on the right side, drawing that left thigh even closer. Breathing here through the right glute, piriformis muscle, soothing the sciatic nerve, giving it some space. Lower that left foot down. Right foot comes to the mat. Inhale. Exhale, hug the left knee to chest. And let that knee fall out to the side and back through center. So opening left knee out, come back. Inhale, and exhale. And next time, left knee opens out to the side, pause there. Left arm comes inside the left leg and we find our ankle or shin. And then open up so your sole of the foot faces the ceiling, ankle is stacked above, left knee, half happy knee. If you want to hook your fingers around your big toe, you can. And bringing right hand to right hip bone. Pressing down the ankle right side, balance out those hips. And if you want, that right knee can open up to the right a little bit. Just breathe here and happy. And then bring that left ankle over, rest it on right thigh. Let those knees sway left and right. And coming back to center. You can keep that right foot on the mat, maybe bring it a little closer to you and open that left knee away. Or slide a block under that right foot. Or left arm reaches between the opening clasping hands. Drawing right thigh closer to you, opening that left knee away in reclined position. Breathing here. And then lower right foot onto the ground. Both legs extend up into the air. Extend those legs up into the air. Hands come behind your head. Kind of your classic sit-up position with hands clasped behind the head, thumbs compress into the neck, elbows stay wide. As you inhale, lift nose closer to knees and lower. Inhale, nose draw closer to knees, keep those elbows wide. And lower, see if you can gaze up at the ceiling as you inhale, draw nose closer to knees. And lower. So come in and out, you decide how long you hold. Navel drawing the spine. And lower. Inhale up. And lower. One more time. Inhale up. And lower. Now you can continue this in this fashion, inhaling up and lowering, or inhale up, keep that navel to spine as you lower the right leg. And bring it back up. And lower. Inhale, nose towards knee, lower your left leg, navel to spine, and bring it back. And lower down. Inhale up, nose towards knee, right leg lowers, and comes up, keep that navel engaged, and down. Inhale up, left, and comes up. Hug both knees to chest. Gentle rock, side to side. And then as knees fall to the right, looking left. Knees fall left, looking right. So bringing movement into the neck. And back to center. Legs extend long. Clasp your hands in front of the heart, just as we did when we were sitting. Inhale, extend the arms, palms face the ceiling as you exhale. Inhale, arms reach up overhead if that's accessible for your body. Or else come to cactus arms. With navel to spine, reach one heel of the hand away from you, and then the other heel of the hand reaches away, coming into a side stretch on our backs. So one and heel of the hand reaches away, and then the other. then release the clasp of the hands. Hug knees to chest again. Maybe you cross at the ankles. Your ankles closer. Rolling to one side. Press up and come on to hands and knees. Here in tabletop position, we'll inhale, tilt the tailbone, look to the top of the mat. Exhale, tuck it. Inhale, tilt the tailbone, look to the top of the mat. Exhale, tuck it. Inhale, tilt. Exhale. Look around. Come through neutral spine. Take a breath in. Exhale, hips press back. Sliding hands away to bring the stretch to the shoulders. Breathing up and down the spine. Two more breaths here. Side hands closer to you as you slowly press up. And curl your toes under. So curl those toes under, make some space, separating toes. And then we'll do a little stretch of the toes and the feet as we gently sit back towards heels and then come forward. It's a lot of sensation. You can ease in and out of it. If you have super relaxed toes and feet, you can try sitting with hands resting on thighs. That is a lot of sensation. Whew. And then a nice stretch for the underside of your forearm. So fingertips are on the mat. Turn your fingertips towards you. Now you may not get them all the way pointing towards your knees, so don't push it or force it. Here's okay if they're at a diagonal. And then we're gonna sit back a little bit and then come forward. Sit back a little bit and come forward. Again, moving in and out. Maybe you hold for a few breaths. Now that things may be a little bit looser. Whew, okay. Release those toes. Give the tops of the feet a gentle massage here. The toes off the mat, do a little swish of the toes left and right. And then however you want to come to standing, come to standing. So if you like to come up for down dog, you can curl those toes under, hips lift up and back. And then you walk hands closer to knees, or simply bend those knees, hips lift up. And slowly we come to stand. Coming to the top of the mat. Have a block hand. Place it inside your left foot. Yeah, hands start out on the hips. Shoulders roll back. Take a nice big step back with that right foot to the center of the mat, or warrior two. So front heel intersects, arch the back foot. Lift that back heel up, move it away from you so you get a little angle on that back foot. So those right toes are kind of coming in a little bit. The heel is out. So yes, Suzanne, that heel goes back a little bit. Yes. Bend that knee. Check out alignment. Is the knee over the ankle? If not, move that front foot forward. And we'll bend the knee. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, find your warrior two, arms level with shoulders. Slight tuck of the tailbone as that left knee reaches toward the left pinky toe. We're broad through collarbones, maybe those pink fingers drop back just a little bit. As you gaze over front middle finger, notice how you're reaching forward. Can you stack shoulders over hips? Inhale, arms sweep overhead, front leg moves towards straight. Exhale, hands, arms sweep all the way down as we bend that front knee. Inhale, front leg moves towards straight. Exhale, arms sweep all the way down in front of us. Inhale, up. Exhale. Inhale, up. Exhale, and maybe you look up as you inhale up. And look down as arms come down. One more time, we inhale up. Exhale, finding our warrior two again. Maybe it's a bit more accessible as we warmed up the knee and hips. How's that back arm? Arms come down, front leg moves towards straight. Hands come to hip crease. Move those hips back and forth. Hips press back. So I'll show you a modified triangle, and if you want to come into a forward triangle, do that. So curl your right arm. Hip rest, hand rests on hip. Extend left arm, palm faces up. Reach those fingertips away. This is modified triangle. So stay here. It's also a good setup if you want to drop that left hand to the block and roll your right shoulder back. Hand can stay on the hip, or you can extend that right arm. Palm faces away. Front leg is moving towards straight. Pushing into the feet, reach those right fingertips up. And behind you, we'll come to reverse triangle. So front leg moves towards straight, right hand on right hip. We scoop the left arm out, up and over. And left arm comes out. We step or hop right foot to meet left. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, we pause. Pausing here. Cleansing breath, flowing in and out. Finding that block. Place it between your thumbs. Inhale, arms sweep out and up. Exhale, we find Utkatasana. So sitting back, arms are reaching out in front of us. Squeeze that block. Arms draw into shoulder sockets. We lift through the heart. As we continue to squeeze that block, maybe sitting back a little more. Pushing into the feet. Inhale, come up. Palms together. And pause. Again, breathing here. Slow, steady breath in and out. So now we will bring the block over inside that right foot. Hands on hips. Big step back with the left foot to the center of our mat. Setting up our position. Front foot intersecting arch back. Lifting that back heel up, move it away from us a little bit to get the angle on that foot. Good. Bend and straighten that right knee. Check out your alignment. And then hold the bend of that right knee. Opening it out towards right pinky toe. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, find your warrior two arms. Again, level with shoulders. Right knee reaching towards right pinky toe. Slight tuck of the tailbone. Drawing those pinky fingers back just a little bit as you gaze over front. Inhale, arms come overhead. Exhale, they sweep down in front of us. Inhale up. Exhale. So we kind of bend and straighten that knee as we inhale up and exhale. Inhale up. Inhale up. This time we find our warrior two arms again. Level with shoulders. Palms facing down. Tuck of the tailbone, shoulders roll back. Head stacked over heart, shoulders stacked over hips. Front leg moves towards straight, arms come down to start. Hands to hip crease, move those hips back and forth, preparing for triangle. And hips shift back. Taking a handle with that left arm. Hand rests on hip. Extend right arm out. Palm faces up. Palm faces up. Reach, reach, reach. Here's our modified triangle. Hips reaching back. Fingertips reaching forward. If you want to find a block inside that right foot and roll that left shoulder back as ribs begin to turn towards ceiling. Breathing here. Keeping hand on hip, particularly if shoulder is tender. Otherwise, you're going to extend that left arm. Palm facing away from you. Front leg is straight. We're moving towards straight. Hips shifting. Pushing into your feet. Inhale, reach those fingertips up and behind you. We'll come to reverse triangle. So left hand on left thigh. Inhale, sweep up and back. That front leg is straight. We're moving straight. Reaching up and back. And then come back. Back foot leads front. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale. And find your block. Block comes between the thighs. So not only is it good because it helps us focus on squeezing the block, it keeps our thighs, knees, and feet parallel as we sit back in the Utkatasana. So we'll start with an inhale up. Exhale, arms come in front as we sit back, finding that imaginary chair. Bring arms into shoulder sockets, lifting through the heart. Squeeze it out. And inhale, come up, keep that block in place. Inhale, reach those fingertips up to the ceiling. Exhale, gentle press of the hips forward. Gentle back bend. And then palms come together and we feeling your heart beating. Thighs. And come on down onto your mat. Legs extended out long. So legs are extended out long in front of you. Inhale, hugging left knee to chest, sitting up. And release. Inhale, exhale, and you hug other knee to chest. And extend, do that again, other side, inhale. Exhale as you draw that knee closer. Inhale, exhale. And now we'll hug left knee to chest and hold here, planting that left foot flat on the mat. Inhale. Get some good length here. Exhale, turning to the left, hooking right arm around, and we sweep left arm at shoulder height around and behind us, nice and close, so that as you push into your fingertips, you get some good length. Inhale, tops of the ears, top of the head reaches to the ceiling. Exhale, roll that left shoulder back. Next time you exhale, maybe you look over left shoulder. Taking another breath here. Next time you exhale, unraveling the spine. And back to center. And hugging both knees to chest. Sitting up tall. Walk your heels out in front of you. Toes pointing up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reaching forward. Maybe you find those toes and draw them closer to you. Chest pressing into thighs. Thighs pressing into chest. And release. Legs extend long. Hugging right knee to chest. Sitting up tall. Good. Inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, turn to the right, hooking left elbow around the knee. Right hand's behind you, but close to you. So as you push with those fingertips, you get even more length. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, roll right shoulder back. Hugging that knee towards your right foot planted firmly on the mat. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, you look over. Tops of the shoulders, tops of the ears, top of the head, lengthen up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come out of your twists with head, neck, shoulders, legs extend long with the back of the legs. And bring your hands close to your torso, fingertips pointing in the direction of the feet. As you gently press in the heel of the hand, lift up, roll shoulders back, staff pose, Dandasana. So feet are flexed. We used to say push the back of the knees down to the floor, but we don't say that anymore. I don't. And I've heard from others. It's not such a good idea, but what you can focus on is heels pressing into the ground. See, that gives you a little bit more lift. As shoulders roll back. Staff pose. Softening gaze straight ahead. Soften jaw. Soften cheeks and forehead. All right, swinging feet around. Come on to your back. And set up for some fluid bridge. So if it works for the knees, you walk your heels closer to you. So much so that you might be able to touch your heels with your middle fingers. If that's too deep a bend for the knees, you don't have to come back. Tuck one shoulder blade closer to the spine and then the other, so you get that nice opening through chest and collarbone. Palms to the face down. Inhale, hips split up. Exhale, lower, nice and gentle. Inhale, hips lift up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, hips up. Exhale, lower. So find your own rhythm. If it works, sweep the arms up and over as hips lift up. And then sweep them up and down as hips lower. You can stay where you are. We'll work with the arms sweeping up. And again, find your rhythm, find your own pace, and imagine squeezing that blocker used in Utkatasana between your thighs, particularly as you lift up. And hips reaching up as you lift up, pressing the base of the big toe to get a little more height. One more time, we'll inhale up, exhale lower. Pause here. Extend one leg long at a bit of an angle, and then the other leg, so you make the shape of a V with your legs. Arms can stay where they are beside you, or arms can sweep up in the shape of a V. Pause and lengthening the breath. One more breath here on your backs. Arms and legs in the shape of a V, and then arms sweep down, hug knees to chest. Again, as knees rock to one side, turn the head the other direction. And we'll do a little bit of pranayama to finish up our practice. So feet can come onto the mat nice and wide. Let the knees fall together. So we're going to do some, I should just blank on what it's called, alternate nostril breath. Nadi Shodhana, that's it. So I'm going to sit up just so you can see. If you can follow along listening to my voice, then do that. So we're going to start out with the right first and second fingers. So the peace fingers resting on your forehead between your eyebrows. Yeah, so they can be together between the eyebrows. Open up your other fingers so that fingers are spread wide. Take a nice deep breath in and out. Inhale again. As you exhale, close off the right nostril. So you exhale through left nostril. Inhale through left nostril. Close it off with the ring finger. Exhale through right nostril. Inhale, right nostril. Close it off. Exhale through left. Inhale through left nostril. Close that off. Exhale through right. Inhale through right nostril. Close that off. Exhale through left. Inhale through left. Close it off. Exhale through right. So lengthening the breath in through the right. Close that off. Exhale through left. Inhale through left. Close that off. Exhale through right. Inhale through right. Close that off. Exhale through left. Inhale through left. Close it off. Exhale through right. Inhale through right. Close that off. Exhale through left. And then right arm can come down beside you. Turning to typical breath. Breath without effort. And you can stay here with feet flat on the mat. Extend your legs long, setting up for Shavasana. Relaxation pose. Settling down, settling in. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. Releasing into the mat. Take another deep breath in. Exhale. Draw. Next time you exhale. Next. Next time you exhale. Shoulders. Hands. Lower back and hips soft. Legs soft. feet. Letting go. Relax. Deep in your breath. Rolling head left to right. Bringing any of the gentle movement back to your body. Reaching arms overhead, stretching. And hugging knees to chest. Roll to one side, pausing there. Pausing, knees in your leg. Out of chest. Slowly pressing up, finding a comfortable seat. Eyes closed, back of the hands resting. Following breath in. Following breath out. Left hand comes to the center of the chest. Right hand rests on top of it. Drop it. Power into self. Honoring self, honoring the light within. May it burn bright, guiding us on our path. And uplifting those who cross our path. Inhale, lift your head, arms sweep up, sending some of our light out. Have a lovely week. It's like no rain till Saturday.